One of the best things that you can do in any kind of situation, and this is to find peace. I'm going to tell you my whole purpose right now is to find peace, because I have lived in survival mode for so long that it is time. It is time to allow my body to be at peace. And so I choose peace in every situation that I possibly can. And by doing that, the only time that you're going to not choose peace is when it is a last option. So I choose peace. And because of that, there is a mentality that comes along with that. And that mentality is that everything that happens to me is for my greatest good. And you're going to hear that on here. And I'm going to tell you, if you can equate that to every situation that you go through, everything here that's happening to me is for my greatest good. Whether or not that's the truth, the idea that you think of it that way is going to bring you more healing and more peace. It's going to be a direction changer, a lesson that you have to learn, a situation that you had to go through to gain strength, which sounds awful for some of the situations that we have to go through. Or it's something that's going to lead to if you allow it, it will lead to a means for you to help others who go through that situation. That's only if you allow it. If you don't allow it, if you just stuff it down and not heal from it, it can add to your burden, and it will be something you carry around for the rest of your life. If you can, part of that requires that you are honest with yourself and with others. So you find that honesty that you have about that situation and what happened and when it happened. And so for me, it's like the things that I feel the most guilt about, those things I have to examine closely and look at. And it's not easy. The things that you feel the most guilty about, you can really own up to them and use them to teach others and to help others who've gone through it, and to build a community of people who have gone through it, because the world is a dark and scary place sometimes, and bad stuff happens. It just is part of the human experience, because we're all flawed beings and hurt beings, hurting each other and bumping through this experience that we call life. But if you can take one of those and make it into something that you can use to help others, there is healing in that. The other thing is, everything that happens to you is for your greatest good. So if something happens and it's unexpected and it's out of the blue, and you didn't even know it was coming and it hit you smack dab in the face, take that, and instead of allowing it to make you, to bring you down, take it and use it to find the good that's coming out of it. Whether that was you got put onto a different path, you got reminded of your worth, you got reminded of, maybe that was it's a saving you from a far greater or a far worse situation, and maybe the intervention was needed so that you would let things go. And that's what I have had to come to the conclusion of, is that if it hadn't been painful, I would have picked it right back up. If it hadn't been horrible, I wouldn't have changed. If it hadn't been, because I would have held on, because I'm incredibly loyal, and I would have stuck, and I would stick to it until I couldn't stick to it anymore. Just because, what else can you do? But learning that things that happen to you are for the greater good. Number one way to make it through life with peace. And peace, again, that should be your number one priority every day. Mental peace, physical peace, especially if you've lived in survivor mode for that long. Your immune system, your nervous system, everything needs time to heal. Your gut needs time to heal. You've got to heal those things. And the only way that you can do that is by calming your nervous system down. And your nervous system plays a huge role in how your body functions. And so if your body is not functioning You have gastrointestinal issues. You've got your immune system is low. You are dealing with autoimmune disorders. A lot of times that comes from a prolonged exposure to being in survival mode, stressors, high stress environments. And so when you are healing, a lot of times some of that stuff can, like the symptoms can subside quite a bit. And for me, it's the immune system issues. I do far better whenever I am in a state of peace, when I choose peace. So for me, choosing to be at peace no matter the surroundings, and it's the Zen master, you have to get to that place, and that's the only way that this is all going to you're going to make it out of survival mode. And you can make it out of survival mode. When you start doing that, it's going to feel easier and easier. It's hard at first because your body is so used to it, but it will feel easier and easier as time goes on. The other thing that you need to do is educate yourself about your surroundings. Educate yourself about the things that happened with you. Educate yourself about the things that you have gone through. The more education you have, the more you can pick it apart and you can classify it where it needs to go. So, choosing peace, making sure you understand that everything that is happening to you is for your greater good. Allowing really hard situations to become things that you help others with, and then educating yourself. Those are some things that you can do. I'm going to tell you, are they easy? No. Does it require time? Yes. But you have got to put your person, this meat sack that carries us around for this life, we've got to take care of it. Constantly being in survival mode is not how we do that. Peace. That's how we do it. So I wish you peace. I wish you success on your healing journey. I hope that if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. I will help you find resources if I can find them. And I don't mind listening and giving a little bit of advice here and there. I don't have a lot of time because I'm a teacher, and then I'm going to be going to school in the fall, so it's going to be a little bit hectic. But I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. But anyway, sending love to you all. I will talk to you later. Bye.